Hi there. This is the third in a series of videos about CEDriverWizTemplates. This is all about creating StreamDriver subprojects for Windows Embedded Compact Operating System project running under Visual Studio 2008. CEDriverWizTemplates are a new version of the CEDriverWiz that has been around for a while. With CEDriverWizTemplates, it's all about developing sub-projects that are the StreamDriver and its test applications, and to do this we essentially right click on the solution and say add new project, and we then go to the platform builder subheading, and there we have these extra projects templates that we can use. There's the StreamDriver itself and there's various test applications. They sit in the same subheading as the Compact 7 operating system template. So CEDriverWizTemplates, along with the other related projects, are on Codeplex at CEDriverWizTemplates. So here we have the site on Codeplex. There are links to these videos and the other projects, and we just go to downloads, or we go to downloads here, and we download the zip file. It's this one, currently beta 3, but there'll be subsequent versions, which are the current version is always listed here. So we click on that and save. When it's downloaded, we open the folder and we need to look at the properties of this, and you see that's been blocked. That means we try and do anything with it, it's going to say this came from the internet, you know, might have whatever's in it. So we just unblock it, and then we can right click and say extract all. I'm just going to extract it to the download directory, so extract, and then we go in and we can see there's a batch file, which is what we need to run. Just before we do run that, just let me explain a couple of things. There's the default setup and there's the general setup. The difference is that if your Visual Studio 2008 and Platform Builder for Compact 7 are installed in the default locations, you know, C drive, program files x86, whatever, when you've installed those, they're installed in default location, then the batch file will automatically sense that and run that installation. The thing is that the driver Wiz needs to know where Visual Studio 2008, the Visual C directories, and put some files there. It also needs to know where Platform Builder has been installed, because it needs to put some files there as well. So they need to be put in the right place. So the batch file will work out, hey, you've installed in the default location or not, in which case it'll run the more general one. And in the general one you get a choice of where to actually install, particularly to the Visual Studio part of it. And in my case, I've installed Visual Studio 2008 and Platform Builder to not C drive but to my E drive, because my C drive is a solid state drive and it's sort of filling up pretty quickly. So when this runs on my system, the batch file detects that it's on E drive, and it tells me, hey, in the next screen, change the C drive to the E drive. Whereas if you install the default and everything's on the C drive, it'll just go straight ahead and start the installation. So we now run the batch file, and you see that this message comes up saying Visual Studio 2008 is on E drive. Change the drive letter from C to E on the second dialog. So okay to continue. And small gotcha, it says you've got to actually remove the previous version. I have it installed, so I've got to remove it first before I can do this installation. So to do that, I go to Control Panel. This is in Windows 8, same for Windows 7. Programs and Features, and I find CEDriverWizTemplates. I then uninstall that, and it's preparing to remove. Okay, now it's removed it, uninstalled it. I now run the batch file and okay. So that's the first dialog. Remember, it's the second dialog. I now go and change it to eDrive. Now remind you that if you've installed Visual Studio 2008 to the default location, Platform Builder to the default location, you won't get this requirement. So confirm, you'll use your account thing. It's installed, and now it's installed. Done. Done. And now just checking, add new project, and these show up as before, but we've uninstalled and reinstalled. So that's the expected outcome from the setup. Okay, so we'll just cancel that. That's what happens when you actually run the wizard. The actual use is the subject of the next video. So there we have set up. Here are some resources. Our book, Windows Embedded Compact 7 from ROX. There's also embedded101.com site, quite useful, and there's a Windows Embedded site on Microsoft.com. As I've said previously, look for the white papers, in particular the CEDriver white papers and the board support packages white papers. So the next video in this sequence will be using the templates. Thank you.